Hello dear students, welcome to chemistry class. In this class, we are going to discuss organolithium compounds. The next concept is organolithium compounds. These are also called as alkyl lithiums. These are also called as alkyl lithiums. And coming to the definition of these organolithium compounds, these are a type of organometallic compounds containing lithium metal linked to a carbon atom. These organolithium compounds can be defined as a type of organometallic compounds containing lithium metal linked to a carbon atom. And here I can write the carbon linked to lithium metal, or we can write RLi. This is the general formula for organolithium compounds. Take for example CS3, in which the carbon is linked to a lithium. This is an organolithium compound and its name is methyl lithium. Take for example CS3 CH2 Li, and this is a ethyl lithium, C6H5 phenyl ring linked to a lithium, and this one is a phenyl lithium. These are all some of the examples of organolithium compounds, which is having the general formula of RLi, and here R may be any alkyl or aryl group. Okay. And coming to the nature of this carbon and lithium bond, the first one point is this carbon and lithium bond is a highly polar covalent bond. This carbon and lithium bond is highly polar covalent bond. What do you mean by covalent bond? The bond which is formed by the sharing of electrons by the two combining atoms. Here this carbon and lithium bond, here I am writing once again the bond between carbon and lithium. Here this bond which is there in between the carbon and lithium is forming by the sharing of one electron from each of these two atoms. Therefore, it is a covalent, that too it is a highly polar covalent. Here this bond is polar because the carbon is having high electronegativity as compared to the lithium. The electronegativity of carbon is 2.55 and that of the lithium is 0.98. And the one which is having high electronegativity will drag the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and hence it will get a partial negative charge, and the another will get a partial positive charge. Therefore, this covalent bond is considered as a highly polar covalent bond. Okay. Because of the electronegativity difference, the bond becomes polar, and hence the carbon gets partial negative charge and the lithium gets partial positive charge. And because of its polar nature, this bond, this organolithium compounds will act as a good nucleophiles and good, or in other words we can write a strong base. Because of the high polar nature of this bond which is there between the carbon and lithium of the organolithium compounds, these organolithium compounds can act as a good nucleophiles and strong bases. Nucleophiles means what? Which are having electron rich centers, and strong base because of its partial negative charge, this carbon will act as a base and drag the proton from the proton donors. And the next point with this carbon and lithium bond is this organolithium compounds. These organolithium compounds are more reactive than Grignard reagent. These organolithium compounds are more reactive than the Grignard reagent. And we know that the formula for Grignard reagent is RMgX, correct? And the formula for this organolithium is RLi. And here they are telling that the reactivity of these organolithium compounds is more than that of the Grignard reagent. Why? Because if you are looking at the electronegative point of this carbon and magnesium here, and here the carbon and lithium, the electronegativity of the carbon is 2.55 and that of the magnesium is 1.31, and here it is 2.55 and for lithium it is 0.98, and the difference between these two is less as compared to the difference between these two, and higher the difference, higher the polarity. And in these two, which one is having high electronegativity difference? These organolithium compounds are having high electronegativity difference. Higher the electronegativity difference, higher the polar bond, and automatically higher is the reactivity. Correct? If the electronegativity difference is more, then automatically high polar bond will get, and that polar bond will easily break and easily undergo a reaction. It gives a high reactivity. Okay. These three are the points with the nature of bond between the carbon and lithium. Then how we will prepare this organolithium compounds? Coming to the preparation, these organolithium compounds can be prepared by reacting alkyl halides. I will write Rx as an alkyl halide. By reacting alkyl halides with lithium in presence of ether, we will get alkyl lithium plus lithium halide. This is alkyl lithium and lithium halide. This is nothing but our desired product organolithium compound. Okay. Take for example, when methyl iodide is treated with lithium in presence of ether, methyl iodide when treated with lithium in presence of ether, we will get a methyl lithium along with lithium iodide. This is the preparation method of organolithium compounds. Okay. Then the next concept is preparation of lithium dialkyl cuprate. Next concept is preparation of lithium dialkyl cuprate. This is having the general formula of R2CuLi, and it is also called as a Gilman reagent. This lithium dialkyl cuprate is also called as a Gilman reagent, and here R may be any alkyl or aryl group. And this lithium dialkyl cuprate can be prepared by treating an alkyl lithium or an aryl lithium with copper halide in presence of an ether. When an alkyl lithium or aryl lithium is treated with copper halide in presence of ether as a medium, we will get a lithium dialkyl cuprate along with a lithium halide. When alkyl lithium is treated with copper halide in presence of an ether as a medium, we will get a lithium dialkyl cuprate along with lithium halide. Okay. And here we will write 2 to balance this one. For example, take for example, when 2 moles of methyl lithiums are treated with copper iodide in presence of ether, we will get a lithium dimethyl cuprate, lithium dimethyl cuprate. Okay. Then coming to the mechanism, I will write here the mechanism for the general reaction by taking RLI. It follows two steps. In step 1 what happens, one of the alkyl lithium which is having R group, which is an electron rich center R, this alkyl group is having a high electron density on it, and it will act as a nucleophile and it will attack on the copper, that is a copper halide, and this bond will shift towards the halide and it forms alkyl copper RCu plus lithium halide. And in second step, another molecule of an alkyl lithium will attack on the alkyl copper and forms RCuLi, that is nothing but R2CuLi. Here I am writing positive charge on Li and negative charge on Cu because the electronegativity difference between these two is more, and the copper is having high electronegativity than the lithium, therefore it will drag the bonded FF electron towards itself. Okay. This is the preparation method of lithium dialkyl cuprate and the mechanism. This lithium dialkyl cuprate, which is having the general formula of R2CuLi, it is also called as a Gilman reagent, and this can be prepared or synthesized by treating alkyl lithium with copper halide in presence of an ether medium. We will get a lithium dialkyl cuprate along with lithium halide. Okay. Then the last concept is synthesis of higher alkanes. Synthesis of higher alkane from lithium dialkyl cuprate. Synthesis of higher alkane from lithium dialkyl cuprate. Okay, this is alkane. And now only we have studied about the preparation of lithium dialkyl cuprate, that is which is having the formula of R2CuLi. Then now by using that, how can you synthesize higher alkane? Okay. See, here we can prepare the higher alkanes from this lithium dialkyl cuprate by one of the synthesis method, that is called Core-House synthesis. The method of synthesis is called Core-House synthesis method. In this synthesis method, we have to treat this lithium dialkyl cuprate with an alkyl halide. When the lithium dialkyl cuprate is treated with an alkyl halide, we will have the higher alkane. Higher alkane in the sense what? Which is having one carbon atom more than the carbon or the number of carbons which are present in an alkyl halide. Along with this one, we will have alkyl copper and lithium halide. Okay. This is the method of synthesis of higher alkane from lithium dialkyl cuprate. When lithium dialkyl cuprate is treated with alkyl halide, we will get higher alkane along with alkyl copper and lithium halide. Take for example, when lithium dimethyl cuprate. When lithium dimethyl cuprate is treated with methyl iodide. When lithium dimethyl cuprate treated with methyl iodide, we will have ethane. This is an higher alkane as compared to this methyl group, and methyl copper plus lithium iodide. This is the synthesis method for the higher alkanes by using lithium dialkyl cuprates. And coming to the mechanism of this reaction, this reaction involves 3 steps. The mechanism of this reaction involves 3 steps. In first step, the alkyl halide, first one, the alkyl halide will react with the lithium in presence of ether medium. It will give alkyl lithium, alkyl lithium. See here, first we are preparing this lithium dialkyl cuprate. First, the mechanism of this reaction is going through the formation of an lithium dialkyl cuprate. Then the lithium dialkyl cuprate can be prepared by the alkyl lithium. Then that alkyl lithium is prepared by alkyl halide by reacting with the lithium in presence of an ether. And this alkyl lithium then treated with copper halide. And here I am taking copper iodide or copper halide, just copper halide in presence of an ether. Here we will get a lithium dialkyl cuprate along with lithium halide. Lithium dialkyl cuprate and lithium halide. And this lithium dialkyl cuprate then once again treated with alkyl halide. Once again treated with alkyl halide, and here we will get a higher alkene plus alkyl copper plus lithium halide. Okay. This is the reaction mechanism for the synthesis of higher alkene from lithium dialkyl cuprate. It involves the 3 steps, and here I am writing the direct reaction, the reaction between lithium dialkyl cuprate with the alkyl halide, and this lithium dialkyl cuprate is prepared by reacting alkyl lithium with copper halide in presence of an ether, but this alkyl lithium is prepared by reacting alkyl halide with a lithium in presence of an ether as a medium. Okay. Thank you.